Friendship is born at the moment when one man says to another, "What? You too? I thought that no one but myself." You can never get a cup of tea large enough, or a book long enough to suit me. Someday, you will be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. I believe in Christianity as I believe that the sun has risen, not only because I see it, but because by it I see everything else. A children's story that can only be enjoyed by children is not a good children's story in the slightest. Eating and reading are two pleasures that combine admirably. If we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world. The Christian does not think God will love us because we are good. That God will make us good because He loves us. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. I can't imagine a man really enjoying a book and reading it only once. To be a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable because God has forgiven the inexcusable in you. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. We are not necessarily doubting that God will do the best for us, wondering how painful the best will turn out to be. Love is not affectionate feeling, but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good, as far as it can be obtained. A man can no more diminish God's glory by refusing to worship Him than a lunatic can put out the sun by scribbling the word darkness on the walls of his cell. Crying is all right in its way while it lasts. But you have to stop sooner or later, and then you still have to decide what to do. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, those who keep silence hurt more. God can give us peace and happiness apart from Himself because there is no such thing. You can make anything by writing. No one ever told me that grief felt so like fear. Love is something more stern and splendid than mere kindness. Education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a more clever devil. What draws people to be friends is that they see the same truth. They share it. The task of the modern educator is not to cut down jungles, but to irrigate deserts.